Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful day today. It feels like fall. We have a real strong breeze blowing, about 50 something degrees. And our high today is gonna be 75. Good working weather. Yeah. Anyway, Jerry and George and I had a wonderful time at Tractor Supply yesterday. We did a road trip, huh, George? Yeah, buddy. Jenny's getting a drink out of the pond. The duckies just got out of the pond. Yeah. Anyway, Limu and Emu and Timu are here. Thank you, Larry. Yeah. Yeah. Limu, Emu, and Timu are standing right there. Hi, babies. They flew in this morning. Yeah. Anyway, yesterday was a busy day. We went to the library. Yeah, we went to the Spooner Library, huh, George? Yeah. George and Jerry were both thirsty when we were in Tractor Supply. And there's a beautiful fountain right in front of the Spooner Memorial Library. So we made a stop there, and George and Jerry got a drink, and Layla got a drink. Yep. And then we went to O'Reilly's Auto Parts and got the spark plug for the four-wheeler, and that worked really good. My chief mechanic, George, helped me get that going. And then I took George for a ride, and I took Jerry for a ride. That was Jerry's first time on a four-wheeler, huh, George? Yeah. George loves the four-wheeler. He gets upset if I start it and he's not on it. But I got it fired up, and I said, well, this is a test. And I put Jerry in my lap, and he just flops right down on the seat, and it's no problem. And we went and visited Greg and Gail up the street. And then I took George for a ride. We went back to Greg and Gail's, yeah. Anyway, the kids had fun. We got the four-wheeler going. It runs good. The spark plug made a big difference. Yeah, what do you say, quackers? Yep. Anyway, right off the bat, I want to say thoughts and prayers for everybody that needs them. And we heard from Annie in Tampa. She's doing a lot better. In fact, she's doing so good, she bought herself a ribeye to celebrate. Yeah, she's feeling good. Getting stronger every day. Yes. So, Annie, we're glad everything worked out good with the surgery. Yep. And I have to give a shout out to Matthew Wehrman. Yeah, Matthew's choir is going to be singing at the Indiana Fever basketball game next Saturday. Yes, they're going to be singing the national anthem at the basketball game. Anyway, we're real happy for you, Matthew. Yep. Anyway, God bless you all. I have a busy day ahead. Yeah, as usual, and I'm going to show you something. Yeah, I was busy last night. I dragged out my table saw. I had one step right here that was not finished. I had a board when I was working my way from the end, coming this way. I got to the last board, and I didn't have one, and I happened to have this old cedar board. It was just an old board, and I had laid that in there, but as you see, it wasn't wide enough. Yeah. Well, these boards are 5.5 inches wide. Yeah. And I needed 8 inches to do what I needed to do. So I took out my table saw, and I cut 2 boards 4 inches wide each. Yes, and I made an 8-inch wide board. Yeah, that way I have my overhang, just like here. Yeah, what do you say, babies? As you see, they came right up to us. They have no problem with us out here, George. Anyway, so I made a new board. Now, I wanted to explain something. This is a handy dandy, man. You see the crown of the wood. When you put down deck boards, crown them that way. That keeps them flat. If you curve them the other way, they'll curl up. Yeah, the edges will pop up. And use really, really exterior screws made for doing decking. They don't rust. Yeah, babies. Good morning. What do you say, Limu? Yeah, babies. Hi, sweeties. Yes. It's a beautiful day in the Northwoods. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yep, I love these guys. Can't wait to have more of them next year. Yeah. And you see, Timu is changing colors. He's the same color as his parents. He's molting. He's been pulling out the old bronze feathers. And now he's turning the same color as his parents. He just doesn't have the big red spot on his face yet. Yeah, babies. Yeah. Yeah, babies. And I got Jerry right by my feet. Hi, Jerry. Okay, buddy. He said, I had fun yesterday, Dad. Yes. He was well behaved at Tractor Supply. He didn't make any noise in there at all, but everybody loved him. Yes. People all over the world are saying, oh, I'm going to have to rethink my Thanksgiving dinner. Yes. Jerry's a sweetheart. Yeah. George. George. Yeah. You're still king of the mountain up there. Yeah, he was happy in the cart as long as he was taller than Jerry. Yeah. And I just noticed, don't know why it took me so long, that's Barbara right there. Barbara is exactly like Honey. Yeah. Our hen named Honey is a brown leghorn just like Barbara. Yeah. Anyway, Limu, Emu, and Timu are fine with us. I've earned their trust. Yeah, they know that, they even know Layla is not a threat to them. They watch. They sit out there and they watch Layla play with the duckies, and they watch Layla lick Jerry's face and George's face. They know that Layla's not a threat to them, so they have no problem with her being out here either. Yeah. Jerry, everybody's preening because everybody's molting. George is still leaving little duck feathers everywhere. Yeah. Anyway, thoughts and prayers for everybody that needs them. We were happy to hear from Annie and happy for Matthew. And Matthew was asking if these guys can do the chicken dance. Yeah. Their version of it every day. What do you say, Barbara? Hi, baby. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry. Anyway, oh, I want to show you. I was telling you about the screws. Use good quality exterior screws. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to pause this and I'm going to restart it by my front porch. The front deck will get replaced, so I'm not worried about it right now, but I'm going to show you why you use good screws versus the cheaper screws. You can buy drywall screws for about $1.79 a pound instead of $9 a pound for the good ones. Yeah, I'll show you why. Here we go. Okay, this is the front porch. I will close this in just like I did George's room on the back. But the steps are starting to pop loose because they used cheap screws. They use drywall screws. Well, that has a couple of bad effects. Number one, they're not made for exterior and they rust. And when things rust, they expand. And look what it does to the wood. It splits the wood. Just like that. And that. It splits the wood because the screw is expanding as it rusts. Now, the problem is the head of the screw is still stuck in the wood. It's a pain in the butt. And your wood starts coming loose. Now, you'll also notice that they put a nice tight boards are all squished together. That does not allow it to dry between the boards, and that will end up rotting because stuff gets down in between the boards. It can't dry and it will rot your wood. Like that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not worried about this because I'm going to tear this all out anyway and replace it all and rebuild it and do my normal Bob thing on it. Yeah. But eventually this will all get closed in so I don't have to shovel snow right in front of the door. Yeah. Now, I've been grieving long enough. I'll show you what happened to Tommy when he drowned. Tom jumped up here to get a drink, and this was full of water, and he fell in. He was just a little bit too short to keep his head up out of there, but he would have been fine out in this part, but he worked his way into that corner back there where he couldn't open up his wings, and Jerry lost his brother. Yeah. Anyway, I searched and searched, and Layla searched. This thing was full of water, and I found his feet sticking out back there. He had wedged himself up into that corner where he couldn't get out. He couldn't open his wings, and that's where he drowned. Anyway, so I leave this thing upside down. I turned it over just to show you that. Anyway, God bless y'all. I got blue skies and sunshine. It's time to get to work, George. Yeah, buddy. Everybody's on walkabout. Everybody's on walkabout with Daddy. Yeah. Oh, look at the apples, George. Yeah, buddy. Little bitty trees with great big apples. Anyway, love you all. This is way long. Go figure. Daddy got long-winded, George. Anyway, Mama's home. She said it's 83 degrees in Germany. Yeah. As you see, we have a nice gentle breeze blowing. Our temperatures are good. I talked to my son. He said it's in the 90s. But they had a wonderful day at the beach yesterday. Yeah. Oh, gotta show you. I told you it was opening. And it looks beautiful except for the bites missing out of it. Guess who's been nibbling? Yes. And these are opening. Oh, these will be open today. Yeah. Anyway. What do you say, Frank? Frank the Flamingo. And Jerry the Turkey. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Wash your flippers off and have a wonderful day. Bye.